This week on Boldly Going Nowhere.
Sean, continuing in your series of trauma at the Y.
and he opens up the curtain and he just stands there for what seemed to be like 5 minutes. He just stares at me. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, oh, I didn't know you were in here. You want me to close the curtain? Like, yes, yeah, exactly.
It's no offense, man. I'm just checking out the competition.
So like, I see this hand go reach around like he couldn't find the huge dispenser of soap, and he's sitting there tapping around trying to find it, and with his hand in my stall, I'm sitting there like I'm turning over. I'm like, what the f are you doing? And he finally was like, oh, there it is. And he started, well, here's the kicker. Same guy.
Sean, are you sure you weren't in the Young Man's Catholic Association and not the Young Man's Christian Association?
I'd just like to take this moment to thank all of you once again for inviting me to sit in on the Butt Floss episode of BGN.
I feel like your junk has been mentioned on this show way more frequently than is entirely appropriate, because that one episode we talked about you tipping a waitress by putting your junk gently in her palm.
Well, that's just considerate.
Well,
just the tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
I find myself compelled to ask, how did you manage that? Is it detachable?
No, he just stood up, unzipped. I mean, it's a good thing he just didn't set it down on top of the check thing, because she could have closed it.
All right. We're working really, really blue on this.
No, she
episode,
softly closed it.
I have to
moving it back.
No.
See, this is what happens when you let him lead off the show.
It's called a vagina.
Well, I'll never make that mistake again.
F-A-U-X.
I hope not.
Was the leather nice and soft?
Okay, so
anyway.
I have to say that I can relate in
I felt
some
Jewish
respect.
for the very first time. Okay, what are you saying?
Really, Sean?
The fuck, really?
Sorry.
All right,
One of these days,
Straight
straight to the moon.
For more Boldly Going Nowhere, visit castwavestudios.com. Boldly Going Nowhere. So popular, you never even heard of it.